And thanks for tuning in for BassBuddy Groove 3. So as promised, today we have a super easy groove. To have a bass line funky, groovy, and just sounding good doesn't mean that it has to be too complex. And that's why I created the groove for today. As usual, our groove is based on a BeatBuddy groove. You don't have to have a BeatBuddy to practice it, but we're gonna have a play along using the BeatBuddy right at the end of this video. You can use a metronome if you'd like, and if you want to purchase your own BeatBuddy, which is recommended because then you can just play it any speed you want, you can choose any drum set you want, and you can enjoy all the great grooves that come with it. You're more than welcome to check out the link that I have here in the info and the discount code that I have for you in case you want to purchase it. But let's get down to business for today's really simple, super beginner-friendly bass line. So this bass line is based on reggae, right? This is reggae number 6, Stomp in the BeatBuddy, and it's such a cool groovy line with reggae. And I feel like with reggae music, the drum is doing such complex patterns that are so a world of their own. And I always feel like as a bass player when I get to play reggae that I want to dial it down and give a lot of space for the drums to really enjoy all of their doings there. Not to mention that usually there's a lot more going on in the arrangement, so I want to kind of stay out of it. So this is a great example of how you can create a super easy bass line that sounds awesome. So all we're going to use here is eighth notes, which if you have seen other videos of mine, you know that I am using a lot to create groovy bass lines with. And yeah, let's do a little walkthrough with it. The BPM is already fairly friendly. It's at 85, so I'm just going to keep on going at this BPM, but feel free to take it and slow it down on your own if you want. So we're really going all over that, that zone of the first 5 frets. We're using a lot the note A. If you want to use it as an open string, go ahead and do so. If you want to use it in its closed position in the 5th fret, feel free. The first line goes like this. That's it. So I'm using my D on the 5th fret on the A string, my A on the 5th fret on the E string, and my C on the 3rd fret of the A string. But if you want, you can also use it as an open position like this. Okay, that's it. That's like the first part of the groove. So let's practice it to the BeatBuddy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now one thing that I forgot to mention here is that it's kind of hard to count this because of all that things that are just going on in the background, right? So 1, 2, 3. So just practice counting it with me. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then the subdivision 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and let's try the first part. That's it. Let's just loop that. Now what we do after is we take a similar shape, rhythmically speaking, and just put it on a different chord. From this, we jump into this. Now again, you can still stay in that area. I like to stay in the same area when I'm playing groove because it helps me focus all my energy on this. I don't have to focus my energy on shifting around. Of course, you can go up here and play it over here, but I prefer staying here just so that I can have everything within reach with the position. So it really helps me focus on the groove, helps me focus on the sound. So again, we have those 2 quarter notes to really bring us back to that end of the circle going into the beginning of the groove again. So again, we have 3, 4, 3, and that takes you to this again. Okay, let's just practice that second part. Mind you, that first note is coming on the end of the 4, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. To the beginning. And that's the whole groove. That's it. Pretty simple groove. I would say the complicated things to watch out here for is, first of all, that count off. Now the BeatBuddy makes it real easy. If you have it, it just shows you the 1, 2, 3, 4 in the bar. If not, keep on rolling back to that part in the video where I was counting it. This is part of the practice, knowing the groove well. If you don't know the groove well and you don't know where you are in the bar, there's a very slight chance that you'll be able to play this groove properly. So pay attention to the groove. Make sure that you can count to the groove. The second thing that you need to watch out for is that upbeat coming in the end of the 4. 4 and, you know, these kind of parts. So make sure that you have it on the end of the 4 very tight so you can get to the 1 very accurately time-wise. That's pretty much it. Pretty simple groove, as promised, kind of to balance out what we had last week. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, as usual, feel free to reach out in the comments. Hope you like this groove. Get ready, because more of it is coming very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.